So yeah, could you teach us about some automation? I would love that. Awesome. So what should I do first?
So I created this GitHub action that we're going to explore and talk about called GIF or Treat. So you can go to github.com/Colby Fayock /GIF-or-treat.
I think I might have, through the magic of Halloween, through some Halloween magic, the link here. Let me see if I can open it up, and I do.
And that's
sweet.
truly spooky.
It's real spooky stuff. Okay, so I've got this GIF or Treat action. Now, what is a GitHub action? Just like a process that can run automatically? Is that
pretty much? So it's kind of like a CI setup, CI/CD that lives right inside of your GitHub repository, which is a beautiful thing because based off of a configuration, you can really automate whatever kind of code task that you want. And if you're creative with it, you can really automate whatever you want, which is also a beautiful thing. But here we have this nice little action that's going to go through, and every time somebody creates a new pull request, we're going to get a nice GIF that says thank you to those kind fellows. But in the month of the spirit of Halloween, you might get a little bit of a spooky treat on that GIF.
Okay, I'm interested. All right, so what do I need to do? What do you want me to do?
So if you scroll down, you'll see the instructions, and whatever GitHub repo that you prefer, we can get this set up, and we'll need to create our GitHub action file, which I'll walk you through doing. And we also need to use our Tenor API key, which is a GIF search engine that we're going to use the API for internally inside the GitHub action. So really all you have to do is you have to have your key and you have to have this workflow file, and you're golden.
Okay, cool. I think I might have a Tenor API key. I might want to do this a little off screen so that people aren't like getting all my cool GIFs. But I might
some pretty cool GIFs.
I mean, I really like my GIFs. I don't want other people taking mine. Get a free API key. API documentation, Trost codes. So chat, you're not missing much. Just letting you know.
Very splendid display.
Yeah, I'll do secret stuff. Secret stuff. This is for GIFs. And then how to hear about Tenor? Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, that's really how he gets by these days. It's mainly the Tenor referral program. Oh, and it just immediately doxed me, but that's fine. I don't know. Enjoy your freaking GIFs, chat. All right, if you want to just take them, it's whatever.
All the GIFs.
All right, so I've got my key. Chat's gonna have a field day.
Reach
that chat
for the sky.
Yeah, or actually I should say,
whoa, that's some scary stuff.
Scary stuff. That's
spooky.
Doxing or I guess it's not doxing. It's more just like releasing your keys, your private keys. That's spooky stuff for sure.
That's something we're firmly standing against in Star Command.
Also, could I just point out, those are like the shortest freaking keys I've ever seen.
They really are.
I could guess
you keep
those.
showing them, so it makes it even easier for people to copy down.
You know, people can pause the VOD, right? Coming back to it.
People can pause this thing?
They can.
Are we in a tiny box?
You're in a very tiny box. So you want me to create a new repository?
It can be a new repository. It can be an existing repository, whatever you want to do.
I think a new one might be the cleanest way to go about it.
I see how it is. You don't want to install it on an existing Trost.
I don't want to break what's already hanging on by a thread. I don't know why any code works, so to add anything to it that I'm not familiar with, I'm a little scared. Repository name, what should we call this thing?
Spooktacular? Is that fair?
I think that's completely fair. Chat, do we say that this is fair? I wonder if evil Dr. Porkchop will come. I'd be more scared to click in the browser's URL bar and start typing. Yeah, right? Thomas, that terrifies me every day. Something we're firmly standing against in Star Command. Jace liked that. Description, we don't need a description. We'll make it public. Should we add a README or something?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter because ultimately what we'll do is we'll create a pull request. So yeah, README probably be helpful because it's just easy to edit.
Edit that, exactly. All right, look at that. Solid README.
The first thing we want to do is actually add the GitHub workflow file. So if you click the add file button there, we can just do this right inside of the UI. Click create new file.
Okay.
And inside of that file name, you're going to put .github, because this is going to be in the GitHub repository directory,
Okay.
and then /workflows, and see how it automatically creates that directory structure.
Yeah.
And then the action name, which can be whatever you want. So
is this supposed to hit slash again?
You're good here. So the action name of whatever you want.
GIF
Spooktacular
me.
again, or
GIF me dot what?
.yaml. So YML.
Oh, YML.
Well, I don't know if it matters, to be honest. But,
okay.
So now we have our workflow file. So we're going to go back over to the GIF retreat.
Okay.
We're going to copy that code snippet. We're going to copy that entire thing right into that directory.
All right. Let's grab
to
that.
that file.
Okay. All
and
right.
I don't think you need to do anything else.
Okay. So this
particular
name, thank you, on pull requests that are opened.
Yeah. So the on property is going to tell us when we want this action to trigger. And there's a lot of things you can do with that. So pull request is just one of them. It could be by the commit, or it could be via cron, so that you can set up a schedule for this to automatically run at certain times during the day. It's pretty cool. And then you have your jobs.
Pretty spooky.
It is. It's really scary.
Does that happen without me asking him to?
Yeah. But then you have your jobs, and you're defining your thanks job here, which you can change that name if you want to do, but then it's going to run on an Ubuntu instance where it's going to then use my action along with your secret keys and then kick off the action. So the GitHub token is actually automatically pulled in for you. So you don't have to actually set that one. We just need to pass it in as an environment variable. However, we do need to set that tenor token, which you just created over in the other tab.
Right.
So let's commit this file and just commit it straight to the branch, the main branch.
Stick with those, commit new file.
And we're going to head over to the settings section now.
Okay.
And then scroll down, and on the left, you're going to see secrets, which is their environment variables. Secrets, like 3 up. Yeah, there you go.
Secrets are
We're going to click new repository. They're very. And now we're going to define our tenor token.
Nice.
And our API key.
All right. No one chat. Exposed. Chat. Nope. No one look. Hold on. Just
cover your eyes.
Yeah. Chat. Please don't look. And chat. You can look now. Thank you. Very respectful chat. They definitely.
I really like this chat.
Mm-hmm. They're very, very respectful, especially to grown men in cowboy and Buzz Lightyear costumes. They respect us.
They all seem like they would be good recruits for Star Command.
The respect is growing as we talk. I can tell. All right. Cool. So we've got
now
our thing.
Let's create a pull request.
Okay. So I think Jace actually read my mind here. The dot editor is pretty amazing as another way to make files for a repo. Just press dot one on the repo. You want to do that?
I'm down.
Let's show it off.
As long as we can commit it to a new branch, let's do it.
We sure can. So we're gonna we're gonna reach for the sky. I'm gonna stop doing that. I got it, but I'm not going to. It's 3 hours of this chat. Strap in. We're gonna go for the little dot. So in case you haven't done this, as Jay said, you just hit period on your keyboard when you're in a GitHub repository. A little bit of magic happens, and boom, nice. It looks like we're in VS Code, and we kind of are, but we're not. But we are. But are we? I don't know. We're in the Microsoft universe. It's like the MCU, but it's Microsoft instead. And they own everything, and we are just characters in the whole thing.
Characters?
Apparently. Only thing you don't have is a terminal. Jace, good point. Yeah, but they do have like vscode.dev or something now, right? I don't know. Stuff's moving to the browser, and I am here for it. I'm watching this.
Be able to create a branch with this?
Matt, you're watching this in a Mr. Potato Head costume? We have to please give us drop that in the Discord or something, Matt. If you're wearing a costume out there, first off, I love you and thank you. Second off, please drop it in the chat. We've got some Halloween, some spooky questions coming up during once Colby's gone. I doubt anyone else is going to show up for trick or treating, so we've got some questions.
You're definitely in for a trick or treat.
Wow, maybe or
Ooh,
maybe
that's
nor.
Extra spooky.
All right, yeah. So just down here, just like in VS Code, if you hit create new branch, you can name it. I'm going to name it dev.
Very creative.
And add develop to it. I'm going to do the whole word. Create a new branch, develop, switch to branch. So now we're on a new branch, and just like that, like I like it because I'm very familiar with VS Code a bit more than GitHub itself. So I like it. Gitpod is a good alternative. Nice.
I've never used Gitpod.
Dang it, Wingmat lied. Boo.
Wingmat. You could have kept the lie going and just told us that you were still in a.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, I'll get you that picture. I would have
just photoshopped it and like
I would have forgotten
face on a potato.
All right, so we've got our new branch. So we're on the develop branch. We got our Spooktacular project here. Got this README. Should we just add?
We sure do.
This is a wait. This is an amazing project. I was told
really
to do this for Hacktober. Isn't this how you get shirts?
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'm helping you. This is how I'm helping you.
This is just like this is a project. Just all the spam ones. This is an amazing project. Thanks, person. To all the open source people out there, I'm sorry that happened last year. That didn't seem fun for you. All right. Add important description. If anyone doesn't remember that was, hey, zeros and ones, welcome. That was apparently someone was like making a nice YouTube video and was just showing people like how to make a change. And they basically did what I just did. It was like, here's an example, and before you know it, everyone took it literally and was just like adding adjectives into READMEs and submitting that for their Hacktoberfest thing.
So this year, in the last 2 days, everybody's going to blame Trost Codes.
I just want attention. I just want people to know who I am. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna get blamed for this. All right, so I did that. Now we can hit create pull request right here. I mean, this isn't the typical GitHub workflow, but this is a really nice interface to me, at least. Yeah, merge changes from Spooktacular develop branch into the main branch, and I added an important description. This should be added to the README. Awesome. Create.
You're very good with descriptions.
Thanks, man. I've been that's been one of my growth areas at work, so I feel really good about hitting my goals. Great. So now we've got that. We can probably head back over to like what people are familiar with the repository, right? So now you've got this one pull request here.
Yeah, we do.
And now if we check it out, whoa. Okay, so I don't normally see that, but that's really nice. And this is our GIF. This is our supposedly spooky GIF. Tenor.
I don't know what that is.
I'm creeped out by it. Hold on.
Whoa, that's some scary stuff. Whoa, spooky.
Chat knows how spooky it is. You don't, but I just let the chat know. It's real spooky.
I feel lost in the amount of spookiness this is.
I'm so sorry. I really am a little bit sorry, but yeah, that's a thing, and that's apparently what came up for what's our search thing?
Spooky think. So what I'm doing let's actually dive into the code, right?
Yeah.
Before we do, if you go back to the pull request, one thing we can just point out is if you notice in this area with the green check marks, whenever you create a GitHub action, it's going to create this check. Now, if you use something like Netlify or one of those other integrations with GitHub, you might have seen checks before, but this is how you can set up your own checks. And you can even do things like fail builds if something is wrong or not passing. So there's a lot of great flexibility you can have for managing your pull requests.
Okay. I'm curious if this has a description. Camo. No, doesn't. That's awesome. Yeah. So we've got about 2 minutes before I have a hard and fast rule that trick-or-treaters can only hang out for 18 minutes. It's just the way I was raised.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. So
let's go into the source directory quick, and it's really just going to be this simple node script. And what I'm doing in here is some of it's just configuration where I'm grabbing the variables from the workflow that we're passing in, and some of them are, of course, are bringing in the input for those things. But really, what we're doing here is I'm setting it up so that the search term is thank you, which is customizable. But whenever the month is equal to 9, which in JavaScript land means October, we're gonna just append spooky in front of that. So we're getting a spooky thank you.
So I could keep this on there year round. It's going to give me like normal or will it do anything?
Yeah, it'll give you just a typical thank you. unless you change the search term.
That's fantastic. I love the little holiday flair. Nice. And
I like my flair.
We were talking a little bit about how like just seeing this, like we've got a lot of generative artists and everything within the Frontend Horse community and in the Discord. I could absolutely see, instead of like pulling like the best tenor gifs out of tenor and pasting those, you could generate like a seeded thing and like, oh, like this is the unique image for this pull request just for the sake of it, like something from George
Generate
Francis
an NFT or try to sell your pull request.
That's, I mean, great. Now I would much rather be blamed for the whole like, oh no, people are putting the word amazing in pull requests. I'm gonna be blamed for the next NFT trend. Damn it, Colby. All right, well,
there we go.
It was fun.
Do we have any time left?
We have maybe 10 seconds.
Okay. Well,
spooky
evening.
Real strong finish.
Strong.
Did you want to just like point towards something for the chat?
I was just gonna say you could pull up the link that shows the if you go to the pull request and then click show all checks and then details.
Where?
On the right.
Oh,
there,
show all checks
and then details and then click the run. This is going to be the logs, but if you click that URL for searching tenor, as long as it works without the API key, so this is going to be the results, and you could probably pull up one of those links and see what another random one is.
It better be. Oh my! You
click the one that's not.
How was I supposed to know?
Well, there's like MP4s and GIFs, and click one of the GIFs.
They're all the same thing. They're all that spooky. You're blaming me.
Way to go, Tros.
All right.
Way to go.
You ended strong before, and then you ruined it. You threw it away.
This really was spooky.
Colby, get out of my neighborhood. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Always good to see you.
Thanks for the treat.
Chat, can we give him some yays and a round of applause? Thank you so much, buddy. Take whatever you want. Take one. Take one. All right. Thanks, buddy. See you later. Have a good night.